Hi, it's Mark here with the Sorrento Pro Shop monthly tip. What I'm doing today is just sending you a quick video summary, the sort of thing that you would get if you had a 1 hour lesson with Craig or I in the teaching shed. So what we've got here, this is a common fault we see with a lot of people who come for lessons. This left-hand picture here, if we just let this play for you, I'll just put it down in half speed, and we just let this one play. What we see here is the backswing is pretty good, but through impact you see the person looks here quite careful through their swing. So it looks like they're trying to steer it. Now generally we see this with people who have been told by a friend, or could be a husband, or it could be a grandparent, or just someone who's trying to help you. Often the piece of advice you get is, oh, you need to swing more slowly. You swung too fast. And often when people try and swing too carefully and too slowly, we get this sort of look on the left. So what's happening here is the backswing is okay, but because the person's trying to swing quite carefully, they don't open the hips up enough through impact. So you'll see here through impact, the hips really sort of stop turning. And then at the end of the swing, we have this look where the right foot is really planted to the ground here. And if we look at it from the right hand side, you'll see that because the right foot has stayed down and the hips haven't opened up enough, you can see the belly button here is facing out to the right. Now this causes a couple of problems. The first one is that it dramatically slows the club head speed down, so you don't hit the ball as far. This swing here on the left measured 80 miles per hour in the club head speed, whereas the swing on the right, which I'm going to show you in a minute, measured 90 miles per hour. The back swings were pretty much the same. The main difference was that the hips on the left-hand picture really stopped turning through impact because the player was trying to be too careful. So that's the first thing, it slows down the club head speed. If we go back down the line view, and we now put these two swings together, so you can see here the back swings are pretty similar. And then we start down, and you'll see that the picture on the right, clearly the hips are more open here. You can see the back of the left leg, which shows us that the hips are more open. And as we come through here, this is the other thing where it affects the direction of your shots when you don't swing freely and when you don't open your hips up through impact. When we come through here, you're going to see as the club reappears here from the body, you can see on the left picture the club face has rolled over into this position here, but on the right swing the club face has stayed more stable. So the picture on the left here, when you get this club face rolling, which is a result of the hips stalling at impact, the ball tends to shoot off to the left. All right. So what we want here is, as we get to the finish, at the end of the swing, I want to be able to see all of the spikes on the bottom of your shoe here at the conclusion of the swing, and the belly button should be facing straight down the middle of the fairway rather than over here, which is pointing out towards the 14th fairway. So the message is, just swing freely. I don't want you to swing in a reckless fashion, but you need to swing freely so that your belly button faces the target at the end of the swing, and that will ensure that you hit the ball a reasonable distance, but it will also make sure that you hit the ball much straighter. Good luck, and I hope this helps with your golf.